Okay, so this video is gonna be me ranting, I guess, about games and gaming, and I guess mostly about Nintendo. I'm gonna throw up some gameplay of the new Pokemon game, Legend ZA. I just want to talk about the. I just want to talk about video games in general. Nintendo. So recently, Nintendo started uppricing their games. They brought out the new Switch 2. You can't own any of the games anymore. I'm pretty sure they fully went digital with their games. I'm not sure if you can buy them in person anymore or not. I'll throw something up if I'm wrong. But you buy the digital copies and you don't own the digital copies from what I've been hearing. You don't own them, and if you try to say pirate any games or whatever, Nintendo can shut off your Switch, or they can make your Switch 2 unusable, which honestly honestly you bought the Switch, you should be able to do what you want with it. Pirating is illegal. It's kind of a power play from Nintendo, though. I laughed when I heard that. It is a power play from Nintendo. By all means, if people are gonna pirate your games, stop them from pirating your games. You do have to make. I'm not mad at Nintendo for making money. I'm mad at Nintendo for throwing slop out and then upcharging it and milking their fans because they know their fans will buy whatever they release. The new Legends ZA game, it's a city and there's nothing around the city. Some of the graphics are horrible. When they first released Scarlet and Violet, the graphics were horrible. The gameplay, some people were saying the game was unplayable with how many glitches and stuff there were. There were so many glitches, and if you're going to release a game, you should make sure that the glitches are not there. Unless it's like an early release, if you're releasing the whole game, you should have your bugs fixed. Or there shouldn't be as many. But I just feel like Nintendo is not the same company it was when they were releasing games for the DS, for the 3DS. And times changed, yeah. It doesn't mean you can't still put heart into your game. It doesn't mean you still can't try. And that's a hard thing to say. Like, with other games, people are saying. I just think that they need to put of more effort into their games. And a bunch of people are like, "Oh, just listen to your fans." And I'm like, that would help a lot because your fans are there for you, and then you just don't want to listen to anything they say, which they're the ones playing the game. So you would think they would know what they're talking about. Don't even get me started on how Scarlet and Violet probably could have been like 10 times better if it had voice acting. Same with Legend ZA, because there's like animated cutscenes and then there's just subtitles at the bottom. Like I'm watching like Hulu or Netflix or something. Like, you put the subtitles there, you could just get voice actors. Like, almost. There's like so many games nowadays that have voice actors, and it's weird. On top of that, like, people say like Fortnite and Minecraft could just listen to their fan base more, and it would be better. And I feel like Fortnite's doing better with that. Like, they dropped proximity chat, but Fortnite's kind of going all over the place at the moment, and a little bit same with Minecraft. Like, I haven't played Minecraft in a hot minute, like, not the newest version, because they're just putting random things into the game at this point. They just they put a hammer in there. Now there's a spear in there. Spear. You know what I'm talking about. They're just adding weird stuff, and I feel like Minecraft's more focused on their not Java. They're more focused on Bedrock Edition because that's what's gonna make them more money because Bedrock Edition has their marketplace in it. Same with Fortnite. Fortnite Mirrors I heard was great at the moment though, so that's cool. They dropped all these Halloween skins and stuff. That's cool. That's like Fortnite's main way of making money is their item shop. Fortnite's trying to become what Roblox is now though. They want that whole like, oh, you can make your own games here, but I don't feel like it will ever be like a sandbox. You can make your game developers can go here and make games. Like Roblox. Roblox has people like actual game devs that go in there, build a boat and all these horror games. And I hadn't played Roblox in years. I played just the other day. I played like some backrooms game, and this game looked good. It looked like it was an actual game, which is what Roblox is supposed to do. But it looked really good. I was like, dang, I'm playing Roblox right now, but this looks crazy. I feel like some Fortnite maps have that, but I don't know. They're also Fortnite and Roblox are also being flooded with like brain rot games. So like, I don't want to go on Fortnite and look at Toon Tongue or whatever his name is, or look at Skippity Toilet. Like I don't want to see that. I'm not Gen Alpha. But back to Nintendo. I also don't think it's not a very good look for them that that like 5 new games of the 5 new Pokemon games just got leaked from them. Like they already have their next generation leaked. They already have their next Legends game leaked. They already have their new remakes leaked. Like they have Gen 10 leaked, and I think it was Galar remakes, Black and White remakes, and like some Pokemon. The new Legends I think also got leaked. And it's just like really cocky and like it shows that they're thinking about it, but what they're probably going to try and do is get all these games released within each year right before Christmas so that their fan base will buy that shit out immediately. And I'm surprised that the new Legends EA game has a Switch 1 release, which I would like to add is $10 cheaper. So you bought the Switch 2, and then you have to pay $10 more to buy the game. I would just like to say that's just why'd they do that? Why's it got to be $10 more because it's on Switch 2? I don't know. I personally don't know. I'm not a giant game company. I just feel like if I was, I would give the people what they want. And then there's also them suing multiple companies for using mechanics that are in Pokemon. Like they sued Power World, or they were trying to sue Power World. I don't know. Who says it's your patent to throw a ball and let a monster come out? Or throw a cube and let a monster come out? Or who said it's Pokemon's thing to ride animals? You can go in Red Dead Redemption and ride a horse. That doesn't mean you can sue Red Dead Redemption, does it? I don't know. There's been games for years where you can ride animals. It's just really annoying. And like Nintendo's obviously scared. They're either scared or they're frightened that Power World came out and has so many players playing it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of Power World players played Pokemon. And I don't want to seem like... I see like a lot of TikTokers, a lot of YouTubers that are like, oh my god, you grew up on this game and now you're just bashing it just because. You're bashing Pokemon just because. You're just bashing it. The Pokemon players can't be happy. And no, I cannot be happy with the new games that are coming out when they could do a lot better if they tried harder. By all means, say what you want about that, but it's just annoying. It's just annoying. And they're like, oh my god, Pokemon fans can never be happy. They released a Starmie with a Mega Evolution and his legs are just longer. No, I can't be happy. That's annoying. Okay, give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What were we talking about? We were talking about the Power World argument with Nintendo. Now, if you want to sue any game for copying Pokemon, this could be a hard take real quick. You go for Cassette Beast. You seen that game going around? I played that whole game. And then I played that whole game. And at the end, I was like, huh. You know what this reminds me a lot of? Big open world where you can fly, climb, or glide. You can glide, climb mountains. You can ride your whatever across the land. It reminded me exactly of Scarlet and Violet once I was done with the game. Now, Cassette Beast does have its own like little twist, like, oh my god, you're stuck in a virtual world, blah blah blah. All these demons are trying to get you and stuff. It was really cool. Just the whole open world, and you could do like everything you could do on Koraidon and Miraidon, but still, it's its own game. If you want to go sue every game that ever had capturing monsters. Go for Dragon Quest and stuff too next. By all means. If that's what you gotta do to let yourself sleep at night, Nintendo. I feel like if Nintendo or if Game Freak just owned Pokemon, it would be like 100 times better. Either that, yeah, we'll go with that. If Nintendo just gave up Pokemon, which they would never do, because they're gonna have that till forever, till we die. They're gonna be milking Pokemon games when I'm 80. If they just give it to Game Freak, Game Freak could do something good with it. I could see Game Freak doing something good with Pokemon. They loved that game since they made it. They could. Okay, you know what? They could make a Pokemon game where it's just one of those tiny little wild areas, just that. Somebody's gonna buy it. The Pokemon fans will buy it. We'll buy it. We'll buy whatever they want. Me too. Like, I'm not saying I'm not buying every Pokemon game that comes out. After this one, I might not, honestly. After this one, I might not. It's getting to a point. Like, this is the smallest Pokemon game they've ever made, and they just marketed it for, like, the highest price. If I could refund it, I would. Not to say I'm not going to keep playing it, because it's there. It's not the worst, but there's other games out there. And it's not giving me, like, what I want in a Pokemon game. When I was young, when I was, 9, playing Pokemon, I was locked in. That was, the best thing ever. And people are going to be like, oh, you're blinded by nostalgia. I could say, they'll say, oh my god, you're blinded by nostalgia. And no. Those games were just better. I replayed Platinum all the way through like a year or two ago. It might have just been a year ago. I played, I beat all the gyms, I beat the Elite Four. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna catch them all. That was the first, I think that might have been the first time I ever completed a Pokédex. Maybe the second time. I remember completing the Scarlet and Violet Pokédex. But I remember loving it. I remember enjoying every moment of that game when I replayed it. And I don't think I am blinded by nostalgia. I really just sat down, bought a new copy of the game, played it all over again. I enjoyed every second of it. There were tedious moments where I would have like 5 Pokemon in my party with an EXP share, and I would run through the Elite Four a couple hundred times so that I could evolve my Pokemon so that I could get Pokédex entries. But I was still enjoying it. I was still having fun. Don't get me started on shiny hunting either. Like, shiny hunting now is piece of cake. Scarlet and Violet, I don't even enjoy shiny hunting because it's so easy in that game. Like, I'll see YouTubers now, they'll catch like 30 shinies in one video, and I'm like, are you having fun? Like, I remember this was supposed to be a challenge. Like, this wasn't supposed to be something you could just have. Like, grinding Pokemon Fire Red. I remember I sat for hours, days, maybe weeks. I'm not sure. I devoted my life to getting shiny Charmander and a shiny Eevee in Fire Red. I would go to work, I would get off of work, I would throw up YouTube, and I would soft reset on my blue Game Boy. And this, I was like 16, 17. And I was out of school, so I would go to work, I'd get home, throw up YouTube, it was either YouTube or the Pokemon anime, and I would soft reset. And it took weeks. And I was like, I could quit right now. I could quit right now. This is so tedious. I could quit right now. I could quit. And I kept going. I kept going. And that, once you finally got your shiny in those games, it felt like an achievement, an award. And that was the point. Now, there's no fulfillment. You have it. You caught it. It only took like 10 minutes. You caught that Pokemon and you're like, what do I do now? Now I can just go get another one. But if you want real, like, achievement, real, like, oh my god, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just felt so fulfilled after that. I turned into like I think I turned my Eevee into a Vaporeon because in Fire Red you could only do Flareon, Vaporeon, or Jolteon. And I'm pretty sure Vaporeon had like the craziest change because it would turn pink, and then I named it like Milkshake or something. It was like Milkshake, and then I had like my black Charizard because I did not start that game until I got my golden Charmander. And see, like, I don't know. It was just better back then. And that might be nostalgia right there. But Pokemon games just aren't what they used to be. Some games aren't what they used to be. People like get upset at Minecraft for not being the same game it was. Minecraft, I still think Minecraft's fun to this day. I literally just posted a video of me playing Minecraft. And guess what? I'm going to post a video of me playing Legends EA. This video is the background. It's going to be Legends EA. I don't know. So many people in the fan base are so upset. And I feel like they have the right to be. Like, it's just not as top tier as it could be. Like, some of the graphics in ZA are even bad. Like, the windows look painted on. And I've heard multiple people say that, and that's the first thing I looked at when I played the game. And I was like, oh, the windows do look bad. And it's like, it doesn't matter that much when you're really thinking about it, but like, if you're playing a game, you want your game to look nice. Like, if you're you're playing Cyberpunk. Like, Cyberpunk didn't look good when it first came out, but they've made that game look a lot better. And you want a game to look nice when you're playing it. You want something good for you. You want to look at something nice. Your brain automatically wants something nice to look at while you're playing a game, especially if you're playing for hours on it. It's alright. And I think it's so funny that they put Pancham as like a 4th starter just in case nobody wanted the starters that were up there. But that's that's another story. By all means, I just feel like they could try harder. Now, I didn't mean to come on here and rant. I guess I got upset a little bit. I'm just here. I love Pokemon. I've loved Pokemon since I was 4, and my mother handed me a Game Boy for the first time, which is crazy work. Maybe 5. I might have been 5, 6. I just remember loving the game ever since. Like, I grew up with it. There'd be times where I stopped playing for a bit, but at some point I always come back. And it's just crazy. Like, the Switch does not compare to any of the DS games. None of them. That's my honest opinion. My favorite. Oh, we're gonna get into my favorite Pokemon game. From a child. I remember my favorite Pokemon game of all time at the moment is definitely Platinum or Pearl. And then I remember when I was young, I grinded Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I remember beating the Elite Four and then realizing that there was like 8 more gyms, and I literally exploded. Like, I was like losing it. I was like, oh my god. And then when they told me to go up to the top of Mount Silver, and they told me to go find the guy sitting up at the top of it, when I got up there, I realized who it was. Oh my god. It took me so many tries to beat him. If the new Pokemon games make you happy, by all means, go play them. This is just my opinion. I just don't feel like they're as good as they used to be. That's okay though. I guess. It's not. I don't think it's okay. I feel like they're just doing it to market things now, which it's their job, but their job's also to make their fans want to play their games. That's all I have to say though. Bye-bye, guys. I do just want to say I may have had some hard takes, but at the end of the day, Nintendo will still have a place in my heart, and I'm gonna go play the game again. I'll probably catch all the Pokemon. There's like 250. That's not too bad. I just wish that they did better, I guess. But that's all. Thanks for watching. Peace. Don't take anything I said too hard. It's 6 in the morning. I haven't slept all night, so bye, guys.